So welcome to my channel and thanks for watching the video. Probably you have searched for ways to get yourself rid of all the ads that you see on the internet, and that's a good thing. I can help you with that. But before that, let me show you something. Let's go to my email, Yahoo. Okay. So this is the first page of my inbox in Yahoo. As you can see, it's full of ads. And you know that ads take a lot of internet usage. So if you're on data, definitely it will consume your data as well. So let's go to another website. Let's go to YouTube. Okay, here's YouTube. You see the first video is always an ad, and any other video that you would like to watch gives you an ad. So let me just pick, for example, this one. Okay. Hopefully this one didn't have, but with other videos I'm not sure. Let's go to other videos. You see, you can see an ad and you can skip it like this. So if you want to watch the video, you have to skip the ad like that. Okay, so now let's go to another website, Speedtest.net. It's a website that helps you actually test the internet speed wherever you are. Okay, so you see all of these banners right and left and above and bottom, all of them are ads, but everything is going to change. So let's go to Google. So in Google, all you have to do is to look for something called AdBlock Plus. Okay, usually the very first site that comes up is the original AdBlock Plus. Okay, and when you click on it, it brings you to the right page for download, and it actually automatically understands which browser you're using. If you're using Microsoft Internet Explorer, or if you're using Chrome, or if you're using Firefox in my case, or if you're using Safari. But in Safari, it's a little bit trickier, so like I want to put it for another video. So right now we're talking about Windows computers. Okay, so all you have to do, it says get AdBlock Plus for Firefox. Okay, you click on this. Okay, and it will bring you to the page where you can add to the AdBlock Plus to your Firefox. You click on add to Firefox. Okay, it asks you for permissions. It says add AdBlock Plus free ad blocker. Okay, it tells you which information it is trying to get from your device, access your data for all websites, which is okay to me. Extend developer tools to access your data, display notifications to you, access browser tabs, access browser activity. So to me, all of them are okay. So I'm gonna click add. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's about it. So now it is added. As you can see on the right top right corner, it says AdBlock Plus free ad blocker was added. Okay, and there is a checkbox there that says allow this extension to run in private mode. Please make sure that you check that as well. I'm going to explain what private mode is, but for now make sure to check that as well, and then click OK. Okay, so let's go back, and as you can see, before going back, top right, on the top right part of the window, you can see the AdBlock logo there, which if you click, it gives you a couple of options, but I'm going to talk about them later. So right now, let's just go back to the email tab. So let me just refresh the page. Okay, you see the ad that was on the right side of the screen is gone. Now you might be asking, okay, the center still has a video and it's not gone. So let me tell you, I will show you how you can block this using the same ad blocker. Okay, let's go to YouTube now. Let's refresh. You see, after you refresh, no ads at all. No matter which video I click, whatever video. Okay, so let me just click this. You see, ads are gone. There's no ad on YouTube at all. Okay,
that's the weirdest gadget.
So let's go to Speedtest. Let's refresh the page. You see, it loads faster, and also there's no ads that blocks this. Now you might be asking, okay, so I still see the ads, so how come? I will show you how you can solve this by updating the filters, okay? So for that, let's go to on the top right corner and click on the AdBlock icon. So it gives you a couple of options. The first option that you see is the settings, which we're gonna explore later. But I think let's do it now. Let's go to the settings now. Okay, AdBlock Plus has been updated. So as you can see, it's updated. Okay, it automatically updates itself. So we are now in this settings page of AdBlock Plus. The very first tab that you see is general. In general, it says privacy and security. Make sure to click on block additional tracking and block social media icons tracking. Okay, make sure to click on those as well. It gives you a warning. Let's see what it is. It says, we noticed you have both block additional tracking and allow acceptable ads enabled. Yeah, it just doesn't match. So and the next section, you have to just make sure that you uncheck allow acceptable ads. Okay, so it asks you for a survey. We don't want the survey, no thanks. Okay, so now let's go back to a speed test and refresh the page. You see, now those ads are gone. Let's go back to Yahoo and see if that solves the problem. No, it didn't. In this case, what you have to do is again go to the, and as you can see, there is a number showing in the logo of AdBlock Plus. So this shows the number of ads that have been blocked. Okay, so let's just click on that. You get a lot of good settings in this menu, but let's just first talk about the one that says block element on this page, the blue one. Okay, so after you click on that, what's going to happen is wherever you put your mouse, you can tell the ad blocker to block it. Whatever element underneath your cursor is, it can block. So now let's do this with this video. So right now my cursor is on the center of the video, and as you can see, it automatically recognized the borders of the ad. So let me just left click. After I left click, it gives me a couple of options. Before it used to be just one option. It could give you block or not block, but now it gives you the preview, which is a very good thing. Okay, so this is the element that is going to block. So you can either, if you don't want to block this, you can cancel and left bottom corner, or you can see the preview. So let's click preview. Okay, you see that it tried to block the ad, but it didn't. So don't worry, we're gonna do it later. We're gonna repeat these steps so that we can get rid of this ad. Now click block. Okay, now refresh the page. So it is still here, but let me tell you, you can just repeat the steps. So let's go back, block an element. Now there are a couple of elements that have hidden borders, and this can't get them. So all you need to do is make sure that you not select all of these, because then your inbox will be blocked by the ad blocker. Okay, and no worries, I will tell you how you can revert this if you made a mistake. So make sure that you keep the cursor in the border of the element that you would like to block, and then click on preview and block. So not sure why it doesn't do that. I'm not sure why it doesn't do that, but let me go ahead and update the filter. So maybe that's the problem. So let's go to, okay, so let's go to the settings. One sec, I think we haven't opened. Okay, yeah, here it is. Here it is. We're in the settings area. So languages. Okay, so I was talking about the general. The first tab that we were was general. So make sure to check the two options that you see there, block additional tracking and block social media icons. Then make sure to uncheck allow acceptable ads. In the language section, you can change the language from English to any language. Let's see what languages it has. These are the languages that it gives you. Okay, these are all the languages, but I don't want to change. So let's go to whitelisted websites. These websites are the ones that you don't want the ad blocker to work on. Let's say you go to a news agency website or any other website that you don't want the ad blocker to block them. All you need to do is to just simply put the website name here in this box. So let's say I don't want AdBlocker to block ads in Google. I would put www.google.com. Okay, and then if I click add, okay, it's going to be added. So from now on, ads that are displayed on Google will not be blocked. Okay, and the way you can revert this is only by it's very easy. If you can take a look at the right part of the screen, you can click on this trash icon and then it will be gone. Okay, so this is about the whitelisted websites. Let's go to the advanced. That's where I want to be. So customizations, there are a couple of options here. Show number of ads blocked icon, that was the number that I talked about, so make sure that this is checked. Show block element, right click button, this is a good one. Let it be, I mean, make sure it's checked. Show AdBlock Plus panel in developer tools, yeah, that's fine, let it be. And show useful notifications, that is also fine. Okay, so now here is where I talked about it, the update filter section. Okay, so by clicking on that, all of the filters, all of the pre-installed filters are going to be updated instantly. Okay, you can add built-in filters or add filter list via URL. Sometimes some third-party developers make some filters that they think is going to be helpful, or some websites are particularly in some region, like they show particular ads in some regions. For example, if you're Chinese, if you're Indian, or if you're Persian or whatever, there are some language specific filters that you can add. Here's where you can add them by the URL. So let's just click on add built-in filter. Okay, so you can, as you can see, these filters have been added. You can language filters, it's the one that I talked about, okay, in different languages. So now let's go, okay, here, your custom filters, okay, my filter list. This is the one that we just added. If you remember, we were in Yahoo, okay, and we blocked ads in Yahoo because the center of the screen showed a video and we didn't want it, okay. So these are any element that you block is added to this filter list. So you can do so many things with this filter list. You can just turn them off by these buttons. So if you turn them off, they won't actually AdBlocker won't block those ads anymore. So let me just turn them on. Or you can, for example, select them, and you can, after selecting, you can delete them if you want, or you can copy. Let's say you want to copy. So let's say I have a long filtered list. I have, you know, after installing this AdBlocker, you definitely are going to add a lot of elements on your own to be blocked. So you don't want to repeat these steps again and again when you reinstall Windows. So what you can do is to just select all and then click on copy selected. So these are selected, and then you can open Word. Okay, so you can open Word or any other application that is word processing, such as Notepad, and then you can paste there. Okay, so it will have all of your websites that you have added to this list, so that in the future you can paste. And the way that in the future you can paste here is just coming to this section and hovering your mouse here. Okay, sorry, going to the search or add filters. Then you can, if you click paste, it will paste actually whatever filter that you have in your whatever filter that you have copied from those files. Okay, so this is how you can add filters. Now let's go to the last section. The last section is help. So if you have any questions, or if you have, you know, any support, if you want, so this is the one, get in touch. You can get in touch with them in Twitter and Facebook. And the last option is contribute. So you can, if you click on contribute, you can, you know, donate. You can do so many things. You can translate for them, because this ad blocker is developed by a non-profit organization. So they don't, it's just free, but you can help them this way. Please consider that as well, because what they're doing is really I mean, to me, it is really valued, okay? So you can donate, you can add or improve items if you're a developer. So these are the ways that you can help them. But for now, let's just go back to, and then also the last option, it says about AdBlock Plus. So it shows you the version. Okay, so currently it is 3.10.2. Okay, so now let's go back to Yahoo and see why this was not removed. Unfortunately, I don't know. I really don't know. So let's just go block an element. Not sure if I do this, it's going to be. So what is the preview? No, I don't want it. I don't want this to be. So I'm going to cancel. So let me try once again. And click block. Yeah, hopefully I refreshed, and as you can see, okay, it's no longer there. So I'm actually refreshing, okay. Hopefully it doesn't show. So it may take effect, like you have to give it a couple of minutes for it to take effect, but it no longer shows, okay. And you can do this for whatever element as I talked about. So let's go and explore other options that AdBlock gives you. So these were the settings. So let's click on the AdBlock. Okay, so about the settings, we saw the settings. So this is the settings. Okay, when you click about the other option that you see, the website, that big blue button, if you click on that, it will turn AdBlock off in this particular website that you are on. So any domain of this website, any subdomain of this website will also never, ads will also never be blocked in those as well. Okay, but for it to take effect, you need to click on refresh as well. So let's just refresh. You see, this is without the ad blocker. So now and when you do this, if you take a look at the top right corner, the AdBlock Plus becomes like grayed out. It becomes gray, which means that it doesn't block ads anymore. So let's just turn this on, click refresh. Okay, so you see ads are gone, and this loads faster. So the other option underneath, it says only this page. So if you just turn off ad blocker only this page, it means that whatever you see on this page will not be blocked, but other pages or other subdomains of the same website will still be blocked. So let's just click on refresh. So in this page it doesn't, but let's see, for example, let's go to this page. You see, in this page of the website, in this, if you go to other links, so I don't know, in this page, for example, it does, but in the main page that we were, ad blocker will not work. So that was the functionality. Let's go back and turn that on as well. So, okay, so it is not actually it is actually not showing any ads at all, which is very beautiful. Okay, now a couple of things. It says number of items blocked by now on this page 22, and in total 312. So it shows that 300, and this number is going to be actually going higher and higher the more you use it. Okay, just because of the because of this video, I had to uninstall AdBlocker to show you how you can install it, but basically mine was around 50,000. So the total ads that it had blocked during the last couple of months was nearly 50,000 ads. This is crazy. This is really beautiful. Okay, and you can share your numbers with your friends if you like. Block an element, I explained how you can do that. Okay, and this could be any element. Let's say, for example, you go to a website. Let's go to this website, for example, soft98. This is a website that I always go. So you can see on the top corner, you can see that on the top there's a banner. So I can easily block ads in there. So you see, if I click on this right now, left click on this, and then if I click preview, you see it's blocked. So let me just hit block again. It is blocked. Okay. Oh, it says So some websites have come up with intelligent ways to understand that you're using the ad blocker. So this website, for example, gave me a warning stating that if I want to download anything from the website, I have to disable ad blocker. This is something that the developers of AdBlock Plus should work on, because websites are getting more and more intelligent, okay? But anyway, that's how it was working. So just to make sure that it worked, so let's go to settings again. Let's go to advanced. And as you can see, the rule has been added, okay? The rule has been added. These are the last, usually it comes to the last part of the list, but you can see that the rule has been added, okay? And you can search, for example, the websites that you have added. So let's search Yahoo. So you see, this is the one that was added by, it shows if you search Yahoo, for example, or any other website that you have blocked ads, that you have added elements, you can see how many ads you have, how many elements you have added to be blocked, okay? So in this case for Yahoo, I have added 2, for example, okay? So this is about how you can, so let's go back to this. Let's refresh just to make sure that it doesn't show. Hopefully you see it doesn't show. Okay, I can even block this. You see, I can even block this pop-up from showing. So next time it won't tell me that we noticed you have installed an ad blocker, okay? So next time it won't show me that as well. It's very nice, okay? So let's go to this page again. We talked about block element, report, and issue. So if there is any ad that is persistent and it doesn't block, so you can report it to the developers, and that's very easy, okay? It says what type of issue are you experiencing. The page I'm trying to view is broken. Sometimes, sometimes, of course, it hasn't happened to me, but sometimes when you install this, the page might be broken. And the reason that they have put this, on and off button was exactly because of that, because sometimes it may interfere with the work of the website, okay, with the functionality. So all you can do, okay, so now we were just reporting. In this tab we were reporting. So it says what type of issue you're reporting. The page I'm trying to view is broken, or I still see ads. Most of the time my problem is I still see ads in websites, okay? Then you continue, click continue. Then you can choose, you see, it creates a screenshot of the website that we were in and we wanted to explain to them that we see ads, okay? So you can just highlight a part if you want. Okay, you can just, for example, highlight a part and say, yeah, that this is an ad or anything. I don't know what this hide option is. So for example, this hide option gives you, if for example you are in your personal banking or any other website, you can hide part of the screenshot, okay? Very simple. And then you click on continue. So here, leave a comment. So you can leave your email if you want, or you can just click on anonymous, okay? We won't be able to come back to you, and will likely prioritize the report lower. So if you give them your email, it's better because your report is going to be heard sooner, but it's up to you, okay? And then you can give them a comment as to what it is, and then you can, and then what's this link? Click this link to review the report. So you can also review your report before anything. So this is what the information that you are sending to AdBlock Plus, okay? So now if I click on send report, they will definitely take a look at that, okay? So because I've done it before, and they're really responsive. So let's see the last options. The last options is after report the issue. The last option is interested in AdBlock Plus on mobile. You can get them on mobile as well. But let me tell you something. I have another video for the mobile version, particularly for iPhone. For my iPhone, I use AdGuard, which works better because AdBlock Plus for iPhone does not have a content blocker for Safari. It is actually a standalone browser. Okay, so that's why. So that's it. I hope you have enjoyed the video. But there's something that before leaving, I want to mention here. When you go to your extensions, right now, if you take a look on top, I have put my extension shortcut right here. So in settings, all you can do, you can just click on Firefox settings, and then you can go to extensions. Okay, these are all the extensions that you have installed. If for whatever reason you don't want this extension, like any other extension, you can just come here and you can see it here. Okay, so by clicking on these three dots, it gives you the option to remove, and it also brings you to the options of the extension. Okay, so now we don't want to go into the option. You can also report it to Firefox if it doesn't work well, or you can manage. So let's click manage. Okay, so this is the explanations and details that it explains to you, like what it does and what it blocks and everything. Make sure that if it's not blocked, so it says allow automatic updates, that's fine, let it be on default. Run in private windows, make sure that this is allowed. Okay, so the one that I wanted to, so, and also you get a couple of other information here. For example, the author, the version, last updated, homepage, the website, and the rating. You can see that it has a high rating in Firefox community. Okay, so the one that I was talking about, like private window, it's a very interesting topic. All you have to do is to just click or hit Alt, and then you go to File, and then New Private Window. If you go to New Private Window, okay, basically whatever you do won't be tracked, and you can search, you can just go to the websites that you want without being tracked, and there's no history remaining in your computer. So sometimes, for example, you're working in a school or in your work computer, and you want nobody to know about your searches and whatever you do. So this is for you. So what actually the option gave you was the ability to block ads in private mode. Okay, so that's about it. I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching this far. I know that it was a long video, but I had to explain all of the settings.